Welcome everybody to the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. We are having a fun night out tonight at the Ginger Comedy Club with this man. Tell us a little bit about it, Nick.
The Ginger Giggle Club, which is made by the wonderful Mr. Ben Summers, and he has various venues across Essex, and I'm not looking in the camera, so apologies for that. There he has. I've done a few of his gigs now across Essex, and it's bringing comedy to places where you wouldn't otherwise have them. So it's just meeting new people, new audiences, and it's exactly what we need.
Enjoy.
Fucking get out of here with my fucking phone, wouldn't I? I'll tell you, I'm used to rough shitholes. I come from Southend, so don't worry, I'm well fucking, I've done some fucking gigs in some terrible places as well. I've done a gig in a place called Chatham in Kent. Has anyone ever been to Chatham in Kent? If you haven't, it's kind of like if the job centre was a town. It's a special kind of shithole. I knew it was rough when I got there. The pub was rougher than this, believe it or not. I had a picture of Ronnie and Reggie Cray over the fucking bar, not a queen. Honestly, the barmaid looked like Daniela Westbrook. So, and I knew it was rough because before the comedy was on, they had a quiz, and the first question was, "What the fuck are you looking at?" I'm a little bit thin, I don't know if you noticed. I'm here on the fucking Sunday night, you think I've had better things to do. But I thought it had something to do with that epic World War II battle, the Battle of Midlife. The only epic battle they had in Chatham was two crackheads fighting outside cash converters over a stolen laptop. Nothing to do with that. But Kent is a shit, they call it the Garden of England, if that garden had an old fridge and a sofa chucked out. So I've done a gig in Dover as well. Has anyone been to Dover recently? That's another special kind of shit, isn't it? But it's good to know that when you go to a place like Dover, it's a seaside town, they've got the same sort of problem we have in Southend, you know? We've got them gangs going around, attacking people, stealing out of Greggs. I don't mean migrants, I mean fucking seagulls the size of we got a problem with him in Southend. It's like Jurassic Park, I tell you. My son was attacked by a seagull the other day. He was coming out of McDonald's, he was eating his wrap. I like to make sure he's eating well, got salad in him, haven't I? And I hear this big commotion going on behind me. It's like, ah, ah! He's got autism, they say. I turn around, he's being mugged by a seagull for his wrap. Yeah, imagine that, mugged by a seagull. I had to go and buy him another one. Not my son, the fucking seagull. Done some other weird gigs, done a gig in a Crazy Golf Emporium. Have you got one of them around here? Crazy Golf? Does anyone enjoy Crazy Golf? It's not that fucking crazy if I'm honest, you know what I mean? I've got people getting stabbed in our high street, hitting a ball for a windmill, don't quite cut it as fucking crazy. You know? But Crazy Golf sounds a bit like an event at the Special Olympics, doesn't it? Bipolar boxing, schizophrenic snooker, autistic archery, that get a bit fucking hairy, couldn't it? Harvey Price with a bow and arrow, on me sat in the front row, that rocking backwards and forwards. And I've done a gig in a... That fucking seagull's back! No! Hide your raps! Anyway, I've also done a gig in a pie and mash shop. Do you enjoy pie and mash? You're not even that fat. I expect him, the seagull, to like pie and mash. He's got a thing, he ain't autistic as well, is he? Anyway, yeah, pie and mash, isn't it? Pie and mash is it's a bit of a niche market, you know. It's pretty much like all English food because our food's on its arse, isn't it? You've only got to look at a Just Eat menu, isn't it? There's no English food, it's all kebabs and Chinese. It's like that all around the world. You can go to China, you'll find an Indian restaurant. You can go to India, you'll probably find a Chinese restaurant. You can go all around the world, and I'll tell you what you won't find, a Toby fucking carver. No one wants a big Yorkshire pudding when they smash that in their face, do they? It's just not what they want. Anyway, we've got quite a varied age. I see all the geriatrics are sitting in this corner. Was you promised bingo or something? We've got all the fucking cokeheads sitting in this corner. And we've got all the unemployed pissheads that can stay out till whatever time they want on a Sunday. At the back there. Anyway, we've got a lot of people in their 40s in here. You all look 40s because of the coke. It smashes your immune bits just in the bits, doesn't it? But I'm in my 40s, and for those of you that ain't, you've got a young lad here. How old are you, mate? 20. 20? Oh, well, you look like you've aged in dog years. One of the Backstreet Boys. And too much crystal meth. I am in my 40s. I've got some bad news for you, because there's a nasty little rumour going around. I don't know if you've heard it. It's called Life Begins at 40. Anyone ever heard that saying? Yeah. It's a load of fucking bollocks, isn't it? Fucking nothing good happened to me when I turned 40. First thing that happened was my hair went off. Fucking grey. I've been getting a lot of gracism about my hair, I tell you. It used to be alright being grey. People used to say you was distinguished. Call you a silver fox, but since all that shit with Philip Schofield, everyone thinks I'm a pedo, you know? You read tweets, he's getting pictures of boys' bumholes. He'd love your bumhole. I can't even get a fucking paper boy around my house. Then something very sad happened to me. Listen up, cokeheads, alright? To touch you right in the heart, I had to give up taking drugs recently. I used to be a very big fan of cocaine. I would have been sitting with you, lot. Very big fan of cocaine, but I had to give it up due to an age-related medical condition. I know you're all probably thinking it was my heart or so. It wasn't my heart, it was my fucking eyesight. I can't see the line anymore when someone else is doing it. Someone takes the edge off a party when you've got to get home and get your glasses, don't you? When you get back, there's none left. Just 4 of these nobbins in the kitchen trying to start a business together. It's like the shittiest episode of Dragon's Den ever. I used to like having a joint. I can't even do that anymore. Me rolling a joint, it's like I'm seasoning the table. All the shit ends up on the floor, I tell you. My Hoover's full of this shit, it's like an Albanian's backpack. I thought it was broke, you laugh, I took it to the vendors, he reckons he's throwing a whitey, whatever that is. Fucking clue. Also got to have a knee replacement due to my age. I've done my knee now. How do you reckon I've done my knee, little lad? Don't you think it was so exciting?
Bend over in the shower.
I haven't got a shower, but... No, do you know how I've done my knee? Slowly sitting down on the toilet. But the worst thing, weren't even having a shit. Just going to treat myself to a sit-down wheel and go hand cross. I'm playing my fucking knee out. Life begins at 40, stretching off before you have a shit begins at 40. So, when I was your age, I used to sit in a pub and talk about how hard we was, like the cokeheads. Right? And start off fucking not that bad. Not that a bouncer would come in here, do you know what I mean, right? But I used to go, I'm not that bouncer out there. It's like an episode of 24 Hours in A&E now. Honestly. I listened to my mate Fat Tony bang on for 20 minutes that day about how he hurt his neck. Right? Now, I don't believe Fat Tony, because he told me he could have played rugby for England, right? Hurt his neck playing darts. Couldn't look left for a week, apparently. We call him Fat Tony, he's not really that fat, he's just got a bit of a bay window. Men get when they get in their 40s. But he started doing this embarrassing thing, I don't know if you've seen it, girls, but men that breathe in when there's women around. You ever notice? They sort of do like this. Honestly, he was in the pub the other night, 2 pretty girls walked past, he sprung to attention like foghorn leghorn, right? One of them took a bit too long to go by, fucking hell, next thing he's having some sort of asthma attack, isn't he? He finds it hard holding a piece in there and a deep breath, I tell you. Barmaid shit herself, she went and got in the brown paper bag. I thought he was having an heart attack. I ran outside to grab a defibrillator off the wall, but in Southend that had been nicked. 2 crackheads at the end of the road trying to jumpstart a stolen e-scooter with it. The reason I think I look so old and feel so old is because I'm kept up most nights by some knobhead next door to me. He's up all hours shouting, screaming and swearing. I call him a knobhead, he's my son, he's an online game. Honestly, he's doing his own work, sounds like he's rehearsing for a Quentin Tarantino movie. The other night, he was threatening a bloke from America. Right? So It's like a scene from that film Taken. He was like, I'm going to come over there. I'm going to find you. I'm going to kill you. He's only got a fucking mountain bike. I don't know if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. But making threats to kill online is better than getting groomed online, isn't it? You've got to watch yourself. Prime candidate. Call of Duty, bombs, but the thing that annoys me about kids getting groomed online is that when I was a kid, pedos had to work for a living. True story. They did. Do you remember old lot at the back? Did you remember how they used to have a kid, didn't they? They used to have a van, didn't they? Some sweets, a puppy, job at the BBC, usual shit. Now, all pedos have got to have is a good internet connection and Roblox, and they're working from home. No one cared about pedos, not when I was a kid growing up. You know, your mum just warned you about them. Every street corner had one. She'd go, don't go down there, there's a nonce lives down there. But we still did. Kick our football over his fence and tell the fat smelly kid if he goes and gets it and he don't get bummed, he can be in goal. I was amazing in goal by the way. So the thing that annoys me about pedos most, obviously like bumming kids, that really gets on my nerves, but the thing that annoys me about paedophiles the most is they stole words from us, because groomed used to be a compliment. Do you remember when groomed was a compliment?
Well,
Didn't it? No, not well groomed, just groomed. Watch it. Like that, cheap lay off your fucking back, where won't it be around your fucking ankle? You two together, beautiful young couple, yeah. If you was telling all your mates that your husband was really well groomed, they'd all think you'd be bummed. Another word we can't use anymore is special. Do you remember when special used to be a compliment? Are you two together? You two together? What were you fucking looking at? Is it cryptic here or something? Or have you just got Tourette's? Are you two together? You two together? Oh, you're a Muslim. Do you make her sit behind you? Is that the thing? If you was telling all your mates that she was really special, they'd all think she's a bit weird, wouldn't they? Special's what we call thick people at work. Do you remember exactly? That's it, yeah. That's why they had to change the name of the Special Olympics to the Paralympics. Did anyone watch the Paralympics recently? We just one here. Every time I ask that, everyone denies it, and I think it's not porn, it's just people with disabilities doing sports. You know, there's nothing hard about it. Did anyone watch it? Seriously, did anyone see it? You watched it, yeah?
I bet on it.
I think it's brilliant, because I love seeing people with disabilities getting out there fighting against diversity, you know, giving it a go. But I do think some of them more than others, because I think some of the events were a little bit mixed matched. I'll give you an example. The 1500 metres, the girl that won it, she was missing a hand. It's not much of a fucking disability, is it, for a middle distance runner? I mean, if anything, she had an advantage. She was lighter. But I'll give her a due, she didn't use that good hand once. Well, she flicked her finger at the one-legged girl, she ran past her. That was it. But the event I was most impressed with was the swimming. Did you see the swimming? Who said they watched it and now they're denying it? Did you watch it? The girl that won the swimming, she was a quadruple amputee. She had no arms or legs. I know what you're thinking, who comes second? Just a fucking head. How shit at swimming do you have to be? Lose to a pillow. You know what I mean? And I can't blame the girl that come last for losing. She only had one arm, she was just going round and round in circles. That joke normally splits the audience, if I'm honest. Some bloke got so angry the other night when I said it, he left halfway through the gig. His two mates had the right arm and carry his wheelchair upstairs. Terrible. Anyway, I'm a single man. Is there any singletons in here tonight? Don't nod your fucking head. You single? You shit. How long have you been single?
Like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? I'm going down the fucking pub! Don't come back, you cunt! That's it. I actually split up with my partner recently. It was during a Netflix documentary. I don't know if any of you seen it. It was about Fred and Rose West. Single lads, bit of advice. Don't point out that Rose used to be a bit of a salt when she was younger. Didn't go down very well. She said, "You fucking disgust me." She said, "I don't know why I'm with you." So it could be worse. She could be with Fred. He was a right nigger when he was younger. She said, "Well, at least if I was with Fred, you might do some fucking jobs around the house." 6 months I've been waiting for you to finish that patio.
They ain't found it yet, have they?
No. That's what I was going to say. I'm under it. I'll fucking finish it, love. I'll be great at it tonight. What are you all in here tonight? Have you got jobs? No, they're all on the pension. What do you lot do when you're not selling cocaine in the toilets? Patios. That's where his missus is going to fucking end up there later. Another reason why she split up with me is because she said I look like a racist. I thought I look like a racist. I've been trying to play it down a little bit. Look, I've got myself a pair of Vans. They're the most liberal footwear you can buy. Lesbians love Vans, don't they? Like, you know. But I've been trying to play it down a little bit, and I wanted to get a dog. And I thought, like, getting an XL bully is probably a bad option, and if you don't want to look like a racist. So I went out and I bought the cutest, fluffiest dog I could find. He's a Bichon Frise, and I called him Derek. Turns out Derek's a fucking racist. Oh, it's getting a problem. It's like walking Tommy Robinson around the park, I tell you. Nigel Farage in a collar. Are we dog lovers in here tonight? Yeah. Do we all love dogs? Yeah. I love dogs, but there is one dog I just can't fucking stomach, and that is the golden retriever. I think they look smug. They do, don't they? What's all this with golden? You're not golden, mate, you're fucking blonde. Stop lying, don't you? And why are they allowed everywhere? Golden retrievers. They go wherever they want. It's the only dog that can go to the zoo, can't it? It's in the pub, it's in Tesco's. All they've got to do is rock up to some guys with big sunglasses and a yellow jacket, and they're in the fucking door, aren't they? Mark Derrick, he's not allowed in the local corner shop. Not since he's a bit Prakash. Anyway, I've got to get back to Southend because Derek is due at an EDL meeting. You have all been, alright? I'm going to go and see for Williams to attack some my car. Thank you very much. Good night. Here I once again to Terry Darby. I do love having Terry on. Oh, the bar already? The rules are broken already. Can I just ask, while you're at the front there, was the joke about Harvey funny because that's your nickname? It's just an educated guess, that's it. It's just an educated guess. It was just the way he looked when he came out with a Harvey joke. That was all it was. I thought, oh, here we go. We've got a Harvey in the building. Right, anyway, so, on with the show. So can we please welcome to the stage our next act, which is Nick Field! Good evening, Grace, how are we going?
Really? Good thing the next part thing I'm going to say is that's a valiant effort, but I have my father's eyes and my mother's ears, so you all look absolutely stunning tonight. Yes, even you lot. But I can't hear you. How are we doing, Ginger Giggle Club? But we've had fireworks night recently, haven't we? And the funny thing about fireworks night was it was immediately followed by Storm Claudia, as if God was trying to say, ha, I have better farts than you mere humans. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And yeah, Generally, I think I'm still trying to get over June. Everything happens in June. We have Pride Month, where all genders and sexual orientations unite in telling me to buy another drink and they'll think about it. And then to make matters worse, you know what comes after that? Wimbledon. And it reminds me just how long it's been since I last went, And the worst thing is, and you know what? Immediately after that is Father's Day. What can I tell you about my daddy? He's a fair and honest man who thinks everyone is equally entitled to his opinion. And yeah, when I was a kid, my dad was a builder his entire adult life, and when I was a kid, he put a pencil behind my ear and it fell straight off. And he said, "Well, son, you're not going to be a builder. You're going to have to go get a proper job." So here I am doing my proper job. Rebellion comes in many forms, Grace. And the one thing that I will say that comedians and builders have in common is that when we're trying to book gigs, we both end up talking about the size of our toolbox as a last resort. And I've got a spanner. I'm going to round up. Oh, cool! We'll talk afterwards. I will round things off by saying, when I told one of my work colleagues that I was getting into stand-up comedy, he said, "Oh, but you can't joke about anything these days." And I said, "Well, if I repeat what you've just said in a silly enough voice, then that'll probably be the perfect way to finish my set." He then said, "What?" And I said, "Perfect. I've been Nick Field, and you, Grace, have been amazing."
Thank you, Nick. Come back. You're chatting in the front row, you're begging to be picked up. You've got to behave yourself more. I know you get excited because you just went to your girlfriend and then gave her a tenner, so she's only doing it for money. Where is she? Bless her. She's in the toilet on her knees. She's made about 100 quid tonight. She's doing fucking brilliant. You won't have to do your paper round now. You were all chuffed, didn't you? Oh, here she is, look, bless her. Did you do a group discount? Oh, you got change. Fair play, fair play. Right. Can you please welcome to the stage the last act of this half, Sam Dibbler!
How the fuck we doing, guys, tonight? You all good? Hey, fucking A, fucking A. I am not liking you ladies sitting on the stool. Honest to God, I don't like stools. I swear to God, someone could sit down on a stool and they're still taller than me. It's a piss take, it's a piss take. But I figured out 5'7" is actually the perfect height. No, don't make that face, bruv. It is. It is. Like, hear me out. 6 foot. What's even up there? Are the dudes? Sounds gay, bruv. Sounds gay. I'll never know. That's alright. I don't want to be face to face with other guys kissing them. Do you know what I mean, bruv? I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. I have got my set list written out. I never would. No, it's true. It's true. I've got my set list written down because I am retarded. Like, no, I am. I was the geezer who said that he watches the Paralympics. That was a tough wank, I'll tell you that. That was a really tough wank. But what I'm up here doing, guys, is everything I say tonight are jokes, not opinions, right? Because if we've learned anything, the worst thing jokes can do is get you fired from work, right? Opinions, if we learn anything from Charlie Kirk, can get you fired at. So these are jokes, not opinions. I'm going to test that out a little bit. Are we all done blowing the dust off the tip off of Ozzy Osbourne's dick yet? No, I don't dislike the guy. Look, I'm not saying I dislike the guy, bruv.
Oh, that's so...
No, there's nothing wrong with him. I'm just saying, if he even bothered to evolve as an artist, we might have had the greatest mumble rap album of all time. You know?
Alright, give him the mic back.
Oh, the last guy? You want the last? Fuck it. No, I'm that bad. Jesus Christ, bro. I feel bad because you guys have already shit on shit on Kent and Medway. You guys have already shit on Kent and Medway. And I'm from Jesus Christ, bro. Fucking hell. Do another line. Jesus Christ, fuck it now. But I am from Kent and Medway. Jesus Christ, geezer. How many has he got? He's the one selling tonight, we know that. But I am from Chatham, and Cham's a nice place. It is. It's not as bad as you think, guys. We invented the chav. You're welcome. You're welcome. But Cham's got some good things. Like, we've got the biggest job centre in the entire southeast. It's right next door to the magistrates' court. That's a whole day out, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Sign on in the morning, get done for benefit fraud in the afternoon. That's a fucking day out. And we've got the best name for a beggar ever. I shit you not. His name is Billy the Quid. That's fucking good, isn't it? I'm still trying to figure out what level you've got to reach on the fruit machine to get the absolute geezer powers to name a beggar Billy the Quid. Fucking hell, bro. Alright, Jesus Christ. He's fucking put another penny in that cunt, put another 50p in that cunt. Fucking hell. No, but saying that, right, I did a gig in Gravesend recently and they got a better name for a beggar. They call him Jack the Nicker. It's pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty good. Now, slow your racist horses down, he's not what you think. I said nicker, alright, as in a guy who likes to steal. And this guy steals his lunch. But he's also an Asian guy who steals his lunch. And I think Jack the Nicker, you can get a better name than that. How about Jackie Scran? Alright. I've got a new hobby recently as well, it's collecting Hot Wheels. You know, the flashy little cars. And you'd be surprised to know I actually do have a girlfriend. But she clearly doesn't want my autistic children. Because I was out shopping for Hot Wheels. And she said, don't forget to pick up the condoms. Like fuck, I'm going to think the cashiers, I'm sticking these fucking Hot Wheels up my arsehole, you know what I mean? Dirt track special. We got some young geezers in the crowd tonight. You how old are you again, 20? So you're Gen Z, right? I like Gen Z. You guys are alright. Gen Z are alright. You've got a bright future ahead of you, bro.
Still plays a Hot Wheels, eh?
What? Bro. Get him up here. Fucking hell. But no, you Gen Z guys are alright. You've got a bright future ahead of you, bro. World War III looks fucking sick, isn't it? You're gonna have a good time out there. As long as you promise to fucking live stream that shit for me. You know? Like and subscribe and I won't commit this war crime. You know? Spotify, the CEO of Spotify as well, he just bought shares in a military robotics company. So at least you know the soundtrack's going to be banging. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is with that, I just hope the military don't skin out on buying you guys Spotify Premium. Otherwise you're out there on the battlefield dying to the sound of a Better Help advert. I really do got to check this, I am fucking... Yeah, that's it. That was the bit, bro. That was the bit. I don't know if you noticed, but that was the bit. But my sister, she's in the military, and we were worried at first because we thought she might become like a barracks Bonnie Blue. But it's alright, because... No, she's doing alright, We didn't have to worry about that because she does just look like me. Like in a wig, moustache and everything, bro. But she came back from basic training and she said, you'd never make it in the military. You'd never make it because you look like an out of shape, in shape guy. She then said, what the fuck's the name of your gym? Greg's. And I knew I was just fat when I was like, how good does a fucking steak-baked protein shake sound? I'm on that. I am on that. I do try to stay healthy though. I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, like try and give it a go, which isn't as gay as it sounds. Like, it's legit. Like, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a real thing. Like, celebrities do it. Tom Hardy does it. Ladies, basically Tom Hardy. Do you know what I'm saying? Give a few feet. But I fought him at a tournament recently. Yeah, I did. And I was getting myself prepared, right? I was there on the warm-up mat, headphones on. I started getting ready myself, listening to the Batman soundtrack like I was about to fight Bane. And I started getting worried, shit, what if he flips franchises on me mid-fight? Oh fuck, next thing I know I'm going to be fighting Venom, bro. You know what I mean? Now I'm shadow boxing, practicing my web shooters, you know? Instead he started ragdolling me around like his name was Mad Max. Like, it hurt. I did beat him in the end, he tapped out. But that's because he was behind me, he was sinking that choke in, and I came. Like, ladies, you wouldn't do any different, would you? You wouldn't do any different. I rode home in my fucking Clio listening to Kiss from a Rose. glad I got you on side now, Trav. Now, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Is anyone? We're in November now, right? Is anyone still doing their New Year's resolutions? You ain't quitting cocaine, so you ain't still doing your New Year's resolutions. Do you know, earlier, like, I was talking about hobbies, but my granddad started a new hobby recently. He has. Unfortunately, that hobby is fucking doing coke. Yeah, my granddad, for real, yeah, you know what I mean? Huh? Yeah. He's having a laugh. He's having a good time. We did try getting him to a healthier hobby, but he said hookers and blow is way cheaper than a gym membership. So it started to feel like, and then the old folks home even started giving him a nickname. They started calling him Pup Escobar. My personal favourite, they started calling him the grandfather. It pissed my sister off. It really did. She got really upset about it because she was like, "Oh, he's wasting all of our inheritance on some fucking dodgy drug dealer," and that's rude because this geezer doesn't seem dodgy at all, does he? No, but back to New Year's resolutions. Like, my New Year's resolution was to quit smoking, and I'm still quitting. So, like, do you know what I mean? Like, God likes a trial. Like, we've got about a month and a half left. I'm thinking of quitting on like the 26th of December.
I would like to quit.
You know, give it 4 or 5 days, call that a win. You know. No, alright, fuck that one. I've got a nice little story, guys. I've got a nice little story for you guys. I've got my favourite fable. It's about blind people, and like, have you guys heard the one about 3 blind men meeting an elephant? No? Spoiler warning, they fuck it. No, what it is the first blind man, he approaches the elephant, and he starts feeling its trunk, and he's like, oh, it's a snake. The second blind man, he goes up to the elephant, he starts feeling its big old ears, and he thinks he's met King Charles. The third elephant starts rubbing its belly, and he gets lower and lower, rubbing harder and harder, until he goes, oh, I don't know what this is, but... oh, it's salty. No. The moral of that story is, if you give a blind man an elephant, they will fuck it. No, I'm fucking with you. The real moral is that no single person holds the real universal truth, you know? And that's why I don't do politics and comedy. Talking about that, can we talk about migrant hotels? No, I've got some empathy when it comes to that. I'm not saying I'm the biggest fan, but these are chavvies who have like fled war-torn countries, you know? And that's sad, but they're also stealing rooms from our veterans, the geezers who were bombing them. So it's difficult. It's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult to pick the moral high ground with that. What I'm saying is I probably would volunteer at one of those hotels, but I won't tell them about bonfire night. Just to see how they go with it. Just to see how... Another one of politics. You guys seen the rumour recently about Donald Trump and the Epstein list? Have you guys seen that? Yeah, about apparently old fucking Trump gave the old sloppy toppy to Bill Clinton. Have you guys... I know, right? Fucking poor Hillary Clinton can't catch a break, can she? First of all, he screwed her out of the top job of president. Now he's over there taking blowjobs from Bill Clinton. Like, talk about draining the swamp. Fucking hell. But do you guys remember when the Epstein list was fun? It was! You give me that cold silence. There was a moment when the Epstein list was fun. It was about 2 years ago, and I was sitting there waiting for them to announce the names on the Epstein list like it was the Glastonbury lineup. And we got one of the best headliners you could see. We did. We got Stephen fucking Hawkins. How good is that? How good? Don't get me wrong. Nah, bruv, I wanted to see the tapes. Not in that way. It's like we're talking about the best scientist the UK has ever seen. The #1 physicist. Nobody knows black holes like that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Maybe I can finally make my girlfriend come and feel 6 foot, you know? But it proper ruined my idea of what an orgy was. I always thought it was, you know, beautiful women, Greek aesthetics, wine. Turns out it's a fat prince who can't sweat and a fucking robot. And I hate robots. Like, I hate robots because my girlfriend started fucking a robot recently. She did. Like, has anyone's girlfriend asked if we can start using sex toys? No? Guys, mental health is important. Has anyone's girlfriend asked? No? Alright, right. Thank you! Yeah, my man. I will pretend you didn't cheer to that. But she asked if we can get a magic wand. And at first I was like, hey, yo. We're about to get into some Harry Potter roleplay. She's going to be dressed as Hermione. Deathly Hallows Hermione, not Philosopher's Stone. Alright, you're not going to catch me on that Epstein list. You're not going to catch me. But if you don't know what a magic wand is, it's basically an industrial built vibrator. Like, this thing plugs in at the wall. Like, it's made by Hitachi. This is a company that Hitachi were making tanks in World War II. How the fuck is my dick meant to compare to a blitzkrieg? Like, it's not gonna happen. She's basically going down there with an angle grinder. All I can do is put on my fucking safety goggles and get out of the splash zone. Like, I was always told that one day robots were gonna steal my job. Didn't realise making my girlfriend come was gonna be one of those jobs. Saying that, I've got one more bit. I know I've gone over my time, but I've got one more bit. Like, has anyone seen the Tesla robots or those Neo robots, like the new household robots? I was excited when I saw it. Wasn't sure if I was going to fight it or fuck it, you know. Get back at the missus a little bit. Those Tesla robots, I think why I like them, and this is where I usually lose a crowd, but I don't think you guys will fucking mind, right? I think there's something deep down in my British coloniser bones. It's just excited about owning something I could be racist for. And no, we shouldn't really care because they're white robots, so who fucking... But they are white robots doing blackface, so fuck them racist crackers. No, but look, a friend of mine was like, he was like, you got to stop doing that joke because you come across, you might seem a little bit. And I was like, bruv, not me. I can't be racist. No, not me. Because out of the two Michael Jacksons, I think the black one made the better music. It's true, isn't it? It's true. Saying that, Earth Song was a banger. And the white Michael Jackson, he was a fucking nonce anyway, so... But he was a rare type of nonce, wasn't he? He was like the shiny Charizard of nonsense. He was a white woman nonce. You don't get many of those. Anyway, guys, I've been Sam Diplock, free just on that.
Can you put your hands together for
I have got to tell you, right, I was on the way down here today in the A13 and I had arguably the best phone call in the world, right? I found out that my little sister's pregnant. Hey. I'm going to be a dad! I'm not, man, I'm not. Right, because that would mean that I've had sex with my sister and, well, she's a dog. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. There is some good-looking people here. Hello, Princess. You're all right? You thought I was going to leave you alone, didn't you? Hello, what's your name, my darling? You've got a lovely smile, by the way. It's lovely. What's your name? Laura. Come here. A round of applause for Laura's smile, please, everybody. Laura, I love that. Lovely, Laura. Laura's actually the name of my ex-girlfriend. It is. I know, honestly, it is. when we was dating, my Laura, we was inseparable. She was everything to me. She was my rock. She was. I called her my rock because she looked just like the wrestler. It was the bald head and the big cock that finally gave it away, do you know? There's something not right here, do you know what I mean? But me and my ex-girlfriend Laura, no, we weren't destined to be together forever. I'll tell you for why. It's because I am a Sagittarius. And she liked fucking my brother. I'm joking, I'm a Scorpio. Yeah, I had a nickname for my ex-girlfriend, right? I used to call her a box of chocolates, right? Not because she was sweet, it's because she killed my dog. Laura, have you got any pets at all? Chocolates kill dogs.
Oh, yeah.
So far, everyone. It's fine. Have you got any pets at all, Laura? You got, of course you've got a rabbit sitting like that. Oh, we're gonna be best friends here, I love that. But right, so you got a rabbit, is it male or female?
Male.
It's of course it is. I love it. But right, in this country, right, I think we're a dog-loving country, everyone? Yeah, I think so. I've got a dog, right, and in this country we give our dogs quite strong names. I've got a dog and his name is Keith. That's a fucking good dog name, that is. And I love my Keith. Keith's actually a crossbreed, right? He's half Mastiff and half Cockapoo. The official breed name for him is actually a Mastiff Cock, right? And he is as well, he is. But you're laughing, the last dog I had was a jack shit. And I love my Keith, I do, genuinely, right? Just before last Christmas, I had to take Keith to the vets, right? £2,000 I paid for an operation for Keith. That's a lot of money, isn't it? I mean, in fairness, his new fake tits do look fantastic. It's still a lot of money, though, you know what I mean? It's a fucking lot of money. But when I was growing up and I was living with my mum and dad, they wouldn't let me have a dog. We actually had a cat, right? And in this country, we give cats fluffy names, right? My cat was called Socks. That's a nice fluffy name, isn't it, Socks? We called him Socks because every Wednesday I used to masturbate all over him. Yeah, and then we lost him in the washing machine. My wife hates it when I call her that. And I don't know what my wife's got the hump for either, back in ever. Always got the hump, you girls, haven't you? Always got the hump, ain't you, Laura? Big smile on your face. But she has always got the hump, right? We was going out for our 16th wedding anniversary the other day, right? We was going out for our anniversary. So she's gone upstairs into the wardrobe, she's put a bit of clothing on, right? And all of a sudden I've heard her scream. She went, "Oh my God!" I went running upstairs. I went, "What's the matter, babe?" She went, "Oh my God, 25 years I've had this and it still fits me." I went, "Have a day off, love, it's a fucking scarf." I knew I pissed her off with that one. Do you know how I know I pissed her off? Because her mouth went like a little bumhole. So I know what I do, I'll buy her a present. Because you love a present, don't you, Laura? You girls love a present. I went out, right, and I bought my wife the best present any husband could buy their wife. Do you know what? I'm intrigued. Hold on. What is the best present you think an husband could buy their wife? Not a rabbit, for fuck's sake. What do you think, Laura? What's a great present that any husband could buy their wife? What do you reckon?
Flowers.
Flowers? Shit. Shit all over me, Laura. You fucking night up. Okay, fair enough. I went out and bought my wife the second best present any husband could buy their wife, right? Right, boys, you want to write this one down, right? If you buy your missus this present, she's going to be dripping like an egg mayonnaise sandwich. I was 50-50 if I was going to do it. Right, laminated map of the world. And I pinned it on the wall in the kitchen, right? And I gave my wife a dart and I said, throw the dart at that map of the world and I'll take you on holiday wherever that dart lands. It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. So next year we're spending 2 weeks beyond the fridge. I'm taking the piss, of course I am, I'm British. It's what we do best, isn't it? We're really good at taking the piss, we are. I love what you're wearing, by the way. No, that top and that hat, I mean, genuinely, you look amazing. Like I said, we're really good at taking the piss in this country. My old man was fucking murdered for taking the piss, right? All the way through my school life, I was known as the fat kid, right? And it's fine, I got over it, right? But at the age of 16, I knew that I had to lose weight. I remember speaking to my mum and dad, I said, Mum, look, I've got to lose weight. I'm going to start running, I might start skipping. My old man looked me up and down and went, skipping? You want to try skipping some meals, you fat bastard? He's the one who taught me, if you get out of the bath and the mirror's all steamed up, you've got to draw a cock on it. That's definitely a British male thing, isn't it? Drawing cocks on things, isn't it? Cock drawing bastards, I fucking knew I recognised you as well. I love it. But my dad didn't have a touch on my granddad though. Listen, right, my granddad, he was murdered for the piss taking, right? Unfortunately, later on in life, my granddad was showing signs of getting Alzheimer's disease. So we packed him off to an old people's home down in Clacton, just in case, do you know what I mean? Just, he'll grow into it, you know, he'll be fine. Every couple of weeks, right, we drive down there, right? This particular weekend, me and my 3 best mates, we drove all the way down to Clacton to see him, right? Now, all of my mates are pricks, basically, right? None of them have got real names, right? None of them have got real names, they've all got nicknames, right? So you've got to imagine this. I'm in the driving seat, next to me is one of my best mates. His nickname is Finley, right? We call him Finley because he used to be fat, right? And sitting behind Finley was Chinese Darren. Now we call him Chinese Darren because his name's Darren. And he's an arsehole! And sitting directly behind me, right, is my best mate in the entire world, right? His name's Tony. He's only about that big. We nicknamed him Shetland Tony, right? I love Shetland as well, he's a bonnet as well. Shetland, right? Shetland's actually a homosexual, right? And it's fine, it's 2025, it's one of the boys, do you know what I mean? But Shetland's mum, she comes from an era where having a gay son is a little bit taboo, you know? Do you know Catherine Tate's character Nan? You know that one? She's like that. We walk into the house and she'll go, gay! This is Shetland, you can't fucking say that. Yeah, listen, we went in there the other day, right? We all walked in there and she was ironing, right? We walked in, she's ironing, she went, you know the worst thing about having a gay for a son? We went, what? What's that? She went, it's cleaning the skid marks out of the front of his pants. I'm sure the messenger, it was her, it wasn't me. I'm just telling you what she just said to me. I'm just saying, I'm fucking diverted. We was going down to Grandad's, right? We was on our way down to Grandad's, right? So we've gone down to Grandad's, we've knocked on Grandad's door, right? I've knocked on Grandad's door, I said, Grandad, do you want to come out for a walk down the pier? He went, yeah, I'd love that, boys, but I've got to wait for the doctor to give me a green light. Why don't you come into my room, right? I know what's coming. So we've all gone in, right? You've got to picture this, right? We've gone in Grandad's room. He's lying down in the bed and we're all sitting around Grandad, right? The doctor's come in, 7'2", as posh as you like. He's walked in with a clipboard, he's gone, yes, yes. Ah, Mr. Artek, do you have regular bowel movements? Quick as a flash, my Grandad went, yes, doctor, 5:30 every morning, I have a shit. He looked at his clipboard and went, oh, that's fantastic. My Grandad went, not really. I don't wake up till 7:30. Get out of fucking bed, we're going down the pier. So we've all gone walking down the pier, right? We've gone for a walk down the pier. As we're walking down the pier, we're chatting away and everything, right? And a little bit of rain's hit my Grandad on the head. He's looked up and he's gone, God, that looks like it's going to piss down with rain later on, boys. I've looked at the boys and gone, oh yeah, Grandad, tell me something I don't know. He stopped and turned around and looked at us. He went, your nan used to peg me. That's him out, said he was. It started raining, right? The story ain't finished. It started pissing down with rain, so we've all legged it. You know Clacton near the Witherspoons down there? We've quickly jumped onto a bus, right? Got on the bus, gone and sat on the back seat, and the bus has pulled away, right? At the next stop, the local nut got on. She's walking up the middle of the aisle towards us, going, like that. Oh shit, and she sat down right in between me and my granddad, right? And she stared at my granddad. She went, excuse me, have you got any pets? My granddad's gone, yeah, I've got a goldfish. She went, no. Any hobbies? He went, I don't know, I think he likes swimming, I've never asked him. So I started talking to the nutter. She was a lovely lady in fairness, she was a little bit crazy though, right? She identified as a wheelie bin, fucking nutter. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, a shag's a shag, and it's not. So I'm taking her out for a meal next week, but I can't remember if I'm supposed to take her out on Tuesday nights or Wednesday nights. Because she's a wheelie bin. There you go. Fine, she's just got the other one. I'm going to leave on now. You guys have been amazing.
I didn't catch you there for a second. Yeah. No, okay. Good to know. I'm Polish.
Hey!
Oh, good. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. 2025. That is a hate crime. No, I'm Polish, but I try not to be, you know. But it could be worse, you know. I could have been from Midlife, or whatever the guy in the red shirt said. Yeah. Sorry, what did you say, sir? Yes, I heard you clearly, and I even saw you speak. Yeah, I was talking about shitholes, you mentioned one. No, I was talking about whatever you just said. You said something that I'm now asking you about. Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. Sorry? Oh, you forgot. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. You know what? I did take an ancestry test because I still have hope that there will be, you know, something else out there. Like, you know, 0.5% here, maybe 1% there, you know? And all I got in return was like this giant box with like a bunch of papers. Sorry, miss?
You were brilliant, mate. Thank you very much indeed. They say you on telly. You smashed it.
Sir, where was I? Give it up for Anthony. Hi, how are we today? Do I have your attention, please? I have a microphone and a speaker. I talk louder than anybody. Yes. Hi. How are we?
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
You know what, guys? I've had a tough week this week. You know. Thank you, miss. Fucking one empathetic person in Essex. Fuck it out. You guys are a bunch of cunts. Fuck it out. Jesus Christ. I've had a very tough week, you know? Oh, yes. This show is just for her, by the way. Fuck the rest of fucking 50 of you. Suck my left nut. Fuck you. Yes. You know what happened to me on Wednesday? I cried in front of a woman. Thank you. She's okay in 2025, but it was our first date, you know? In my defense, she did pepper spray me. I see you look at some of these are jokes. This one isn't, but we move on, you know? Yeah. Anyway. But you know, dating is tough for me. Because I've got the autism, you know? Yeah, I've got the autism. The kids call it the tism nowadays. Yeah, so I've got the tism, you know? The anti-Semitism. Turns out women don't like that very much, you know? So there's not going to be a second date, but at least she knows. It wasn't 6 million. And thank you, that's what happens when you hear me out for a second, guys. Hey, I do this. I sit down in my room and I write shit down and that was kind of funny. What? Nothing happened here, don't worry about it. Yeah, but yeah, speaking about autism, did you guys see? No, it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. I meant to go off the top today. Speaking of autism, did you guys see the Trump announcement? Ladies, see. Apparently the cause of autism is when women have too much paracetamol while they're pregnant. Yeah, I know, right? My mom definitely did overindulge, you know? However, I understand it because she was Polish and you gotta cure a hangover somehow. Am I wrong or am I right? You don't know. Why don't I know, sir?
Polish.
Hey, this guy knows. Yeah, sipping on a pint then, eh? Yeah. I bet you were fucking conflicted today, were you? You didn't know who to root for out there, you know? Yeah. On one end we have the national pride, we're one, you know, the other, the price is rising next week. Woo. You know? Albania, cocaine. Have to spell it out for you guys. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I always wanted to be a porn star. Is that funny, miss? Can I fucking dream? Fucking hell. If your kid comes out and is like, Mom, I want to be adopted. Nah, you're a dumb cunt. Fuck you. Dream crushed, no? Exactly. Why you Yeah, I always wanted to be a porn star, but I never could because I'm autistic, which means I could only do scenes with like a bunch of other men and one woman. Because I've always loved trains, you know? I don't want to brag or anything, but I took a train today. I had the fucking time of my life. I was just sitting there going, I'm on a train. This is fun, isn't it? Woo! Yeah, anyway. So sure I didn't get that. Because I was talking. Anyway, yeah. Speaking of trains, did you guys read the news recently? There were 9 people stabbed on a train. Yeah, it's crazy, you know? I know they've been, like, cracking down on fare dodgers. But they didn't have to go fucking medieval on their ass, did they? You know? Like, a fine will do, I guess. 9 people is a bit much. Anyway, yeah. What else can I talk about? Yeah. No, I grew up Catholic. It's fun.
Not only so, Olaf, get him out, racist, this guy! I hope we don't go to war with Russia, because we'll be fucked, won't we? We will be fucked. Imagine we get drafted in. The youth for today, for me, getting drafted in. How old are you, 20? Yeah, what's your name, mate, sorry? Callum. Youth for today, fucking loser. We'll be...
Well, it's not his wife. Oh, okay. Is she coming in? Oh, okay. Hello, wife. Nice to see you. I bet you just turned up. Oh, okay, good. What's there? Oh, okay. You're in the dark bit, I didn't see you. Right, so this is our final part of the evening. We've got 3 more acts for you. And like I say, I like to be quite personal with the crowds and the people and stuff like that. So I'm going to tell you a little story about myself. It's how I lost my virginity. That's it. This poetry release up a little bit. These girls are interested, thinking what have I missed out on. But I am Ginger and I have actually lost my virginity. So it's a true story. Yeah, exactly. I had sex twice. Yay! So, my mates all went you're quite early in homosexual women and stuff like that. So we went clubbing one day and they were all a good experience. I like to tell this story and say I was about 17. 25 I went clubbing, 25. So we're in this club and I see this beautiful woman dancing on the dance floor. She's standing there. She's like, the lights are shining on her. I'm like, yes, this woman is for me. So I've made my move over to the woman because my mates were giving me the woman. So I've gone over to the woman. I've gone up behind her, given her the special summers moves and stuff like that. You get the best view of this. Here we go. Right? All those. Are you chatting each other up? No? Are you together? Okay. This is my sexual prep. This is my first time having sex. I'm trying to show you. You're talking over it. Right. Right. So again, I'm behind this woman, so I'm starting like shaking, like getting touched her up, and she's like backing up into me. So I'm thinking, yes, brother, I'm in here. I started groping her a bit, and I've swung around, and we've had the most romantic snog I've ever had, and we're kissing. The song's finished, she's walked off, and I thought, okay, so I go back to my friends, and I'm like, Benny, this is your time, you're going to lose your virginity. That's okay. I'm not cool like that. That just makes it worse. What the fuck is that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anyway, so I've gone back to my friends and said, Ben, you've got to make the move now. This is the time. So I've gone back over to her, and she's standing with all her friends, and they've all got champagne out, and this bird has got 2 glasses or whatever. So I said to her friend, what's happened to her? I said, what's she doing? She went, oh, she's celebrating. I said, what's she celebrating? She said, pull the pig. I know. If there's more people listening, it would be better, but that's a little British question. Yeah, exactly. You know, you play pull the pig, haven't you? Yeah? Have you been on the losing end of it? Yeah. Not yet. Which mean you're a stunner? Are you two together? Oh, nice. Are you ever going to cook for the guy? Look how skinny he is. Feed him up, man. He's shopping his face. Feed him up. Right, anyway, let's go over to the next comedian. So can we please welcome to the stage, Aaron Barsha!
Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful audience. Good work. I can't get out. Look, no, the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry. I didn't have time to change. I came straight from work. No. You like my belly? You want to kiss my belly? Oh! Yes! Pull! Get them choose one. You what? You haven't got one? I pulled even more. Up for it, or what? Yeah. So, well, look. Ladies and gentlemen, all know that not all disabilities are visible. I'm making a fucking effort. No, look, listen.
Still can't get a blue badge.
You what?
Still can't get a blue badge.
Still can't get a blue badge, yeah. That's right, no, I'm the new reform mascot. No, I haven't been home since Halloween. I went as a roundabout. These cunts painted me. No, I went as a policeman. No, it was a roundabout way of finding the chair for the grooming gang inquiries. Because you can't get that. No, I went as a dickhead. I don't know who I am. No, listen, the worst thing about multiple personality disorder is the council tax. I'm fucking paying for 6 different people who live in my fucking head. No. Oh, look. Listen, the truth is, I do have issues. Look, I suffer from ADHD. What's that? What do you call a 20th century iconic novelist who can't focus? ADH Lawrence. They haven't read him. You have. Spot the intellectual. Fuck off. She's not read anything, she just heard the fucking note.
They, them, have it right.
They, him, her, yes. Him, her, oh, fuck me. Look, listen, some of this is new material, but most of it's second-hand from the charity shop. Look, listen, where was I? Oh yeah, mental health. Yeah. Look, I'll just stand here, eh? You see, I got so much laughter until I open my fucking mouth. It's always the case, you know. It's always the case. And look. What? Huh?
Let's see if you're wondering with that.
That's great. Essex incest. Yeah. 50 Shades of Grey. I've only got another 5 minutes to go. That's great. Now listen, are there any asylum seekers here? Where is it? Because I can't imagine a better place to hide out than the Ginger Giggle Club in the Chapwell Arms. Yeah, I mean, they keep telling us that, it'll never happen again, you know, it'll never happen again, we've got them all locked up now, and every fucking week somebody else is not escaped, it's just, there you go, mate, alright, on your way. Yeah, you know, I mean, people say, asylum seekers, migrants, they come over here, they take our jobs. Well, judging from the way the people in the prison service and the BBC do their jobs, perhaps we should just greet the boat by going, you, Director General, you, Governor of HMGP Chelmsford, the rest of you, Prime Minister, Prime Minister. Look, the thing is, both my parents were asylum seekers, and they did get jobs. They did take your jobs when they came over here. But I'm making up for it because I haven't had a fucking job in 59 years. I'm paying the debt. I'm fucking paying the debt back. Alright? That's the only debt I'll ever pay back. Fuck me. I'll tell you, this is hot. When I walked in here and I saw all the fucking flags on the ceiling there, I thought that cunt Ben, I'm gonna fucking die here. You know, Chelsea flags, me with the fucking Yid Army. So now, just the truth is, I've never played a Lib Dem conference before. All right, so now I'm gonna do some material about Gaza. That should be good, eh? Yay! Now, actually, listen. Oh, I've got to. Oh. Oh yeah, no, Now the thing is, you know how it is when you get dumped, when you split up, you let yourself go. You know how it just I cut the tits off this because I thought it would be transphobic. Like I read you crowd, right, didn't I? Fuck it. So I'm talking of, look, the thing is, talking of Bin Laden, which talking of Bin Laden, Anthony was talking of Bin Laden. Right, 20 years ago, right, or back in 2003, I gate crashed Prince William's birthday party, dressed up as Osama bin Laden. Yes! You may remember it, right? I got next to, here's the thing, I didn't get arrested for terrorism that day. I got arrested for burglary. That's all they had. Because of me, trespass exists. I got arrested for burglary. I said, what'd I steal? The show? Anyway. So I got next to Prince William and I sang happy birthday to him. Come on up, Callum. All right. So Callum is going to be Prince William, okay? And I got next to Prince William. He was giving his birthday speech, saying, "Thank you, Dad, for By the way, I had this wonderful joke about asylum seekers." Which worked.
Andrew.
You what? Well, wait for it. Do you want to come and do this? I'm getting heckled. I'm getting heckled by the Tyson Fury tribute. Complain about your depression. I had this joke about that asylum seeker that they let go from HMP Chelmsford, Hanush Kabuti. Remember him a couple of weeks back? I said, frankly, I think that anybody can sexually assault a 14-year-old girl and avoid jail time deserves not only full citizenship, but a job at the BBC, a royal title, and a house in Windsor Castle. Yeah. And that joke worked 4 weeks ago. And then our monarch demoted his brother, chucked him out of Windsor Castle. That cunt King Charles ruined my junk! That's why I'm a Republican. Republican. Yeah, how dare you? Right, so come, this is what happened was. This is what it was. I got next to Prince William. I said, happy birthday to you. Like Marilyn Monroe. Happy birthday, because I was wearing a dress. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear William. Happy birthday to you. And then and it's alright, every man has a homosexual experience. Yeah, you're hard, yeah. I gave Prince William. Whoa!
He's hard right now.
I gave Prince William a kiss on the cheek, which was non-consensual, which makes me possibly the only commoner to have sexually assaulted a member of the royal family. Which makes a fucking change. Yeah.
Should have dragged him back.
Back in.
Just very good.
There we go. The heir apparent. No, this is the heir apparent. Yeah. So basically, I wasn't arrested under terrorism back then, but I was arrested the other day for holding up this placard at Hyde Park Corner, which says, I support genocide. No. I oppose genocide. I support, and the word there has to be covered up. I support Palestine action. And I got arrested under the Terrorism Act for holding up a placard 20 years after I impersonated the biggest terrorist in the 21st century, for holding up a placard with 7 words in the English language. That's what this country's coming to. Now, the great thing is, these are my conditions of my bail. Okay? Right? These are conditions of my street bail. Come up here and read it out.
Can he read?
Right, this is one of the conditions of my street bail.
Not to attend any planned or unplanned protests, spontaneous or otherwise, in support of Palestine action.
Can we? Round of applause. Thank you, Jay. Yes, let's just go through that again. Not to attend any planned. I know how not to attend a planned protest. I look up where the protests plan to be, and I don't attend. And then it says, or unplanned protests, spontaneous or otherwise. I don't know how to not attend a spontaneous protest, short of staying in my fucking room. So I now have to ask you lot not to suddenly write out placards, I support Palestine action, because otherwise you'll break my bail. On the other hand, it will get me off stage, but you'll be a terrorist. So it's a bit of a dilemma, that. Anyway, look, I've been up here far too long. Now, yes, no, Tyson Fury wants me on for another. Here, right. It's all about the money. By the way, this doesn't work for pegging. Here we go. Who wants to rebel? Who feels like rebelling? I cannot show you the whole. Well, you can show me your hole.
He's killing. So I should just.
Here we go. I can't, if I show you Palestine above the word action, I'm breaking my bail. Here we go. All together. Oh, I support Palestine action. That's what. He's a terrorist who wants me off. Here we go. Pale action. That's all you're getting. Pale action. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, humour has been used to cure mental health before there were an alphabet to give the syndrome's letters.
Fair play to you.
Right? I've been here to report that, and you have made sure that I didn't break my bail and go you.
I really love the vibrant
Right, you just don't know where to start off without doing that. But the reason I tell my Virginia story before that was her! Right, so without further ado, let's get our next actor on stage. It is Tom Cousin!
Hi guys, how are we doing? I hope that guy gets a healthy thinking. That's all I'm thinking. I don't think there's been a pint bought in this pub that wasn't via Universal Credit. I'll throw that out there now. You right, guys? I didn't hear what he said.
10. Alright, sorry. I set my watch
yeah,
to be on time.
That's my bit. I get to drink it, I do get
Sorry, 5 minutes. Is it not 5 to 10?
Alright, I'll let you off then. Hi guys, you're right, I'm sorry. I've got the voice in there, I've got overcharging now for the new client play. That's me, that's what we're dealing with. I'm a scaffolder, what?
Big on Aaron, that's what I'm talking
Do we know old people? I do like the nurses like this one. Yeah, I'm like clap for this guy. This is like literally the only place you can do comedy this late on a Sunday night. Fucking come on, I'm a scaffolder by trade, right? Was that you? That was a hell of a voice. Nice, okay. Well, I'm a scaffolder by trade, right? I don't really tell him when I work to do comedy. Like, if I don't lift something up that's deemed heavy enough, I get called gay. I'm not going to be like, yeah, no time, I do performing arts. Right, cool. Do you know what? Talking over the punchlines really helps. Go back to the job centre, you. Give me fucking 10 minutes, come on. Fucking relax. This is like home bargains, stay out to the pub and fucking he don't even get let in, bless him. I won't tell you, my friend, I'll get you in. Hey? Nothing. And these like loosely veiled threats, but when you get questioned on it, you're not going to say anything. I'll fucking break your legs. What was that? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Have a good time, guys. Come on, relax. Alright, yes. Glad for me, I admire the adoration. So I'm a scaffolder, right? When I was a young boy labouring, right, I was less a labourer and more a hostage. I'll just be working with 3 40-year-old chain-smoking alcoholics. They're like, I want you to worry up. And I'm like, yeah, well, I want my mum. We were all going to be a bit disappointed there, boys. We don't have a great reputation with scaffolders, right? A good example of this is all building sites are now banned catcalling, which I obviously think that's a good thing, do you know what I mean? Some progressive sweethearts. But I don't think this happens because men have suddenly turned selfless overnight. I think it's more to do with the fact they had a 0% success rate. Like, how many romantic love stories have begun with a man on a scaffold shouting their lady? He shouted you, one of them. 4. He gets it right. Someone played golf for them. That was making fun of him being fat, even though he's clearly in better shape than I am. Just shut up, these! Come on! It's just a bad rhythm of it as well. Like, shout out, but just time it good. Do you know what I mean? I just got back off holiday from Dubai, right? And I think they get to my flash cam. This is what I'm saying about the rhythm. Shush! Shut up, you fucking retard. Right, I just got back on holiday from Dubai, and are you wearing like, how much do you sold in the packet? Come on. Everyone but when he's putting me off, and I should really be more professional, but to deal with it. Right, I feel like I've started like a fucking domestic going on with you right now. Right, I've just got back off holiday from Dubai. Yay! I think I next to my flash cunt. My missus' brother actually lives out there. And he's a flash cunt. And it's a nice place, man. Like, you guys probably don't have the money to go out there, but it's a really nice place. It's the Middle East, but they've got all these American imports make you feel like you're at home, right? So they've got Burger King, Starbucks, slavery, you know. All the best bits really help you settle in there, you know? The toughest thing about being out there though, right, it's a very strict on no public displays of affection. Now I'm one of them, when my missus walks past, I like to give her a little smack on the arm. Big no-no out there. But then I got thinking, if I was to smack her in the face, it'd probably make me the mayor, so topsy-turvy place out there, they want to sort it out. I've got a tumultuous relationship with alcohol, that means up and down, and I'm one of them, right, I'll get pissed, I do stupid shit, and I think, oh, I'm such a bad drunk. But then I got thinking, is there such thing as a good drunk? Like, who's getting out their nut and then helping out down the soup kitchen? No one's waking up the next day like, oh my god, I absolutely done my bollocks last night. Donating a Great Ormond Street. My missus is going to go and rent it when she buys a house. Because she hates the children. I did actually go sober for a bit last year, and I went out on a night out with the boys. I was drinking alcohol-free beers, and I got treated with utter disdain by a stripper. By a stripper, that's an important bit, remember that. She goes to me, do you want a lap dance? I was like, yes please. And then she goes, are you drinking Pirelli Zeros? And I realised I can only defense for anything.
All bets are on.
Just have to be like, yeah, I guess I'm just a pervert. That'll be all, miss. That's what will be all. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of naughty ones, I reckon, because we're all white. So, my missus' dad. My missus. Oh, he's Chinese over. So they reckon that next year, next summer, is going to be an Indian summer. A lot of rape. Check them out. That's the only bad one, honestly. Sorry. Salam alaikum. I love you all. You're all great. So I noticed all the young kids, like all Gen Z, they're all dressing up like the 90s now, aren't they? But I worked out it's not because the 90s is cool, it's because it's retro. And retro is cool. Right? But when I bring my retro views on women gender roles in the household, suddenly it's not so cool, do you know what I mean? Obviously I'm joking, I love women, do you know what I mean? I actually see myself as a bit of a feminist, you know what I mean? So it upsets me in porn films when they do the money shot on the woman. I think it's disrespectful and degrading. So that's why every time I have sex with a woman, I'll pull out and I'll just come on my own face. Take that, patriarchy! 1-0. How do we, I mean, the crazy guy, I feel like got a good gauge on it. How do we feel about the Royals? Do we like the Royals? Do we not care? Don't care. Like, one brave woman doesn't care. The Nazis. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? No one cares anymore. I feel like the when the Queen died, it was like when Alex Ferguson left United. Do you know what I mean? That was the glue keeping it together, no one really gives a fuck anymore. This is why I'm going to try and take this to government, right? I'm going to try and change things. Because, like, we get a bank holiday when, like, some cunt no one cares about gets married. I don't care about that. I think we need a bank holiday every time there's a celebrity paedophile death. Yeah! Yeah. Well, all the good ones are gone now, to be fair. We've got like, you know what I mean? That's going to be a hell of a party. But, what's that? I did. This is what I want to try and get going. Do you know what I mean? That will be there a week before, do you know what I mean? Nothing unites a country more than the death of a celebrity paedophile. I got mates I didn't even talk to for like 4 years. When Ian Watkins got stabbed, we were all in the group together like, yeah, fuck it, good times. We're having fun. My dad, right? My dad hates Brian Adams. I think it's because his old man actually walked out on him during the summer of '69. Just like haunting reminder every time he turns on Heart Radio. I hate the news. I look at the news the same way I see Marvel films now. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, there's too much of it. I don't care. Like they're bringing out new wars like their Spider-Man film. My mate said to me, you know, they're doing a new Israel-Palestine. I was like, nah, I never really cared much for the first few. Why start now? These guys care on the back. That hurt them. It's like, oh, you don't? Yeah, fuck them. Yeah. I don't like them. You know how they say like the crazy ones are the best in bed? You ever heard that, sir? Right? Oh well. Go out and live your life. Well, my ex called me the deranged psycho. Somebody wants me back. Things didn't really work out with me and my ex, like she was really into astrology and that. Now, I'm not saying she was a bitch, but her star sign was a swastika. Yeah, my heart goes out to the girl, but I've moved on. I've got a new girlfriend now, I love my girlfriend. She's my favourite thing in the whole world. Because I treat women like objects. And she's the best, man, honestly, I love her. She's like my dream girl. She's exactly what I'm like attracted to. She's like, I quite like the artificial look, do you know what I mean? She's like typical Essex girl. She's got false eyelashes, fake boobs, a glass eye. Noise, do you know what I mean? But we met online, right? So we was doing like the texting thing for about a month before we met up. I said to her one day, what do you like to do? She goes, oh, I love to travel. I was like, great. She's a gypsy. Why would a gypsy every time, Tinder? But it's all good, you know, we're going to have a big fat wedding. Move into the caravan next week, start shitting in the woods, you know, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, people. She works in recruitment, you know, like Ghislaine Maxwell. And one thing I've never understood, right, is if you work in an office and it's your birthday, you buy cake for everyone. Like, what's that about? You should be treating me. That's like for my birthday, my girlfriend let me give myself anal. Hard blowing out them candles, I'll tell you that much. I'm quite an awkward person, like I struggle meeting new people, but I've been putting myself out there, trying to make friends with people and that. So I was in a pub the other day chatting to a couple of lads. This guy goes to me, you, the spitting image of my mate. So I was like, oh, he must be good looking. That was more laughter than I got from the two boys, I'll tell you that. He goes, yeah, there you are, and then he showed me a picture of the ugliest cunt I've ever seen in my life. Alright, thanks a lot guys, cheers!
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you want to come forward a little bit, because it's your little boy coming up to the stage. So will you please welcome the next comedian to the stage, Connor White!
Way better than that, yeah.
Jokes, you fucking idiot. Thank you, Gary Gatwood.
Is that my pen over there?
Now, in this nice guys, make some fucking noise! Let's go!
goodbye to my granddad and called his toe. See you at the crossroads, granddad. Oh my God, isn't it nice? Let's hope no one spoils it. Where's it gone? Right along. Right the palm of fucking hand, you see. Yeah, here's one more. Guys, this is an exclusive set. I'm never ever going to do this material ever again because one, it's all about Chadwell, so I can't use it anywhere else. And two, it's to show my fellow comedians and to educate about the town that we're in. Now, I know a lot of people are excited, and I know a lot of people, my flies aren't done, I'll get welcome. And you got a lot of people that are nervous, but I'm going to say the same thing again that I said to the people that had concerns. As long as you can start with me, I won't start with you. If you choose to start with me, fair enough, because you don't just join in, we do all this together, but if you do, you're one thick cunt. Now, let's dive right into it, okay? First and foremost, guys, fuck me. Make some noise for Ben and the other comedians. Jesus Christ. It takes a massive set of bollocks to even come up in the first place, and after the shit I'm going to come out with, mine are going to like tuners. There is no one here that's safe, right? And also, let's make some noise for the boss of... sorry. And let's make some noise for the little geezer that... You agency, yeah? Is it Chris or Craig? I can't remember. Even on a comedy night, you're not in the mood for me. You're fucking wrong with you. Alright, and listen, you two are fucking legends for doing this, right? So this is the first and only time I will call this pub by its official name. So the Chadwell Arms. Well, as we all know it as... Shithole, that's right. You asked me to do this. As well, now this pub has watered down more spirits than Ghostbusters, and it's attracted more arseholes than toilet seats. But I love this pub. I love this pub so much, right? This pub is the reason I'm nowhere near I've been on the property ladder. Right? But I'm sure that my man said I'm a delight to live with. But I've done something, I'm going to do something to her soon to get the house. Not nothing about, no, I'm not going to hire her, I'm not going to hire or hit her, I'm just going to hide a shower mat and let the universe do its thing. Which, hopefully, after tonight, I've succeeded. I'll be looking at that curtain against the... It's fun. And this pub is also the reason why I look like I'm on my fucking third trimester. Where it's our first, I think I've got to be induced. And listen, there's characters here, but the thing is, the locals that drink in here, they're like, the other way I can describe them, you know them chocolate Rebels? You know Rebels, white, right? Some of them are quite nice. But most of them are fucking horrible. Especially the coffee one. But I can't go off about characters. Sir, can you take your hat off for 2 seconds? Now Harvey's got a brother. And that's a very good mother. Thing is, I can talk about characters all day, but all I'll say is, I'll be out here for hours otherwise, but I want to say, a friend of mine lives around here, a couple of years ago, he kept having his parcels fucking in from his house, right? So what he done, because it was like designer fucking clothes, and also, it was like trainers and all sorts, so what he done, rather than... I'm the main event, son. Wait. Good.
Listen, I didn't say nothing.
Cyril's weird, right? good?
All good.
Good man, yeah.
That airline food.
Do that again, I'll fucking knock you out at all. Come on! I've had so much testosterone in my body now, I guess I call these testosterousers. That wasn't a joke. What's the matter with you lot? Guys. Right, anyway, this guy kept having parcels nicked from his house, right? So what he done, he got himself a Ring doorbell, right? Because he's having an iPhone delivered to his house. And then, the delivery guy comes to the door, and on the Ring doorbell went, right, don't put it anywhere beyond plant pots, and just put it in where you've been, mate, because I'm feel like getting nicked. And he put it in there, and do you know what? Someone still had it. You know why? Because the fucking idiot forgot his bin died.
You made me feel not
The thing is, Channel, you gotta love Channel Midlife characters, and my favourite, they are scamps. And the scamps are even more funnier. Like, they're like, when I talk about scamps, I mean, I'm skint, right, but they're fucking wrong. Right, they're the ones that can only offer you a lift home if they're on the bus. Or, like, you know, like family that all use the same towel. Or, like, you know the ones that, like, someone's nicked your phone and try to look for it, but don't be doing I was going to ring it for it now. They're the ones that ask, they're the ones that keep an eye on their social media for the cash hunt Essex scheme, right? Cash hunt Essex, you know, usually goes round, puts a bit of cash in fucking bus stops and under the front box and goes, oh, guess where we are? And that's all over the place. It was a Wednesday night, 11:15 at night, he actually put £20 in a bus stop in Riverview. Right? Of all places, £20 in Riverview. For you don't know, Riverview is a bus stop around the corner from there. Half the chapel got out of bed for it. And these, all social media, they was tagging their fucking scam children. I thought, I've got to do this for myself. Right? So I went there, right? Because I needed 20 quid that night. And I went there, and the sight that I saw, I've never seen so many dressing gowns around the bus stop. It looked like a Tilbury school run. They all had the same fake Uggs on, as I call them snake willies. And I thought, Christ, but I'm talking about, you know, like the North Sea Channel flat mums make some noise. Thank God they're here, because I'm going to put them out of mum. You know, we've all been there, you know, like it's normally an after party, and you come in and you think, oh, fucking mate, you got work in 2 hours. And you go in there, and you know, like the phrase, ought to be a fly on the wall. We're like, oh, it'd be nice to have a bit of wallpaper in the fucking wall. You make Grenfell look like butlins. But it's, yeah, and then if you fuck this, I'm leaving. Shut the door. I don't know why, but when you shut the door in Chapel Flats, the hallway goes, echo goes, oh, where are you going? I think, shut up. I told her, oh, fuck. And you got to get out of that place. You got to go to the fucking lift. You know the lift that smells like fucking sugar puff piss? And it's got like graffiti on the walls. You think, what's that saying? Chelsea Mays asleep. I wrote that when I was 13. I got pulled back. And then you got your last hurdle, which is reception. Like a fucking bit. I mean, it's more like a security control room, isn't it? You know, like the. I won't. Aaron's had one a different stuff. I'm not going to say describe them, but basically they look like 2 former traffic wardens, and you got to go past them, and they don't know what they're fucking doing. And the thing is, they listen to their music and then they're dancing.
I was looking at you like that as well, man. I was looking at you like that because I thought, why the fuck did you wear the same as the curtain? And then I thought to myself, I know he's fucking clever. He's known that every comedian that's on stage is a bloke, and he thinks I can get fucking behind him and one question, do you have the time for me? Do you have the time? No, I meant the something you could afford what? And plus you've done enough time, right? I'm joking, man, I'm joking. This is my main guy over here. Give it up for Reese. Yeah! Now, Reese, mate, me and you, We met in the toilets. At the urinals. Yeah. Hey, it was nothing gay. I didn't look at it. No. You have to look at something when you can taste it, do you, Reese? Yeah! Reese's Pieces, all in these mouth, you know what I mean? Fuck me, the only nuts I want today was fucking give me some of that. Yes, Reese, good lad. And you guys, this guy here, right, the guy that was wearing the Peaky Blinders hat, when this guy started kicking off, right, earlier, at the Chinese guy and everything, this guy sprung into fucking mode, right? He was like one of the Crane twins, right? He's like, I came for a fucking shootout! You know what I mean? I was just like, oh my god, I'm really scared, man, because I read that this was like a really nice family pub and I've come in here and it's like the fucking Crane's family, man! I checked on my car at the interval and it's fucking gone! You know what I mean? Wow, but no, you guys are really nice, it's really cool in there, man, and you came up to me earlier, man, you were like, oh, don't give me any shit. Everyone's been giving you shit all night, haven't they? Look, man, they say you look like Harvey Price, don't they? Oh, listen, I'm on your side, bro, because I don't think you look like Harvey Price at all. No. The thing is, right, when I was at... Hang on! Listen, I don't think you look like Harvey Price at all. When we were at the bar, I got it, man, because he walked up the bar and he just went, oh, what a day. Putting 2 and 2 together now, dude, I kind of know what people might think it, you know. Yeah, that's it, we're all done now, that's you. Move on, right? Ladies at the back, man, this lady over here, she was like, you know we close at fucking 11 to one of the acts. Wow, I was like, my love, thank you for letting me know what time we're getting an Uber home. Wow. So you're lovely, yeah, you're lovely, right? Because you know when that guy came on with the fucking pubes out of it, your face was priceless. You were stood over there with Steve and you're... She could not believe the pubes out of that guy's fucking... And she's seen it all in this pub, I bet. You've never seen that before, have you? Give it up for our crazy dude for tonight, hey! Didn't make it here today, I broke down... just ride in the car park for 20 minutes on the way here, man. It's bad because I've got like really bad anxiety, right? So I called Ben. Ben, right? Give a round of applause to Ben, right? What Ben does, right? Ben, he puts this show together for new comedians and experienced comedians, and we all come together and we just have one big fuck off. It's lovely, right? It's great. And Ben's always said to me, right, if you ever needed mental health wise, I'm there, I've been through it for you. I've been through it, I know about mental health. Give me a call. So I called Ben, took about 18 attempts to get rid of him, you can fucking cunt, right? He finally picks up, said, Ben, I'm going through some shit, I need some advice, I need some help, I said, Dan, I've got the solution for you, don't worry about it. He said, I'm in B&Q right now, buying a rope to hang myself with. I can get you one as well. What size are you, a medium? Right? I was like, Ben, man, like, that's not what I was talking about, just a bit down in the dumps, you know? He was like, why are you down in the dumps? I was like, well, I saw the new Fast and the Furious movie the other day, that was shit. He was like, why is it shit? I was like, no spoilers. I was just checking if you were listening still, Reese, mate. Yeah, there we go, right? But no, like, I get really bad anxiety, so I went to the doctors about it, right? At least I think it was my doctors. It was just a bunch of people in the room, right, shouting over a desk, so it might have been this pub, right? I don't know, right? But anyway, I spoke to this doctor, and he recommended that I try weed. And what he said to me is, he went like this, right? He went, hey, bomba clock, take a bit of that last plant of weed. I'm going to take that split, you get me? Now, he's Chinese, right? And it might not have been my doctor, and I think it definitely was this fucking pub, right? But anyway, right, so I thought, okay, I'll try this weed, you know, and you know, does anyone in here smoke weed, or we have weed before? Hey! Yeah, right, so we know, right, that weed, right, makes you fucking paranoid, okay? So I've gone from being anxious to paranoid now, right? Being moderately bothered to fucking terrified, yeah? Right, I watch my Ring doorbell now more than Netflix, yeah? I'm on there like that, the fucking police are coming. My missus like, what do you mean the police are coming? You don't do anything wrong. I was like, you don't know how many fuckers I commit on a day-to-day basis. Got no idea, right? Okay, the other night, I'll tell you a true story, right? True story, right? We had any dealings with the cunts that are the police? Yeah, anyone ever dealings with them? Police! You're a driveway man, man. Honestly, if you do any police jobs, mug the cunts off, man. Fuck them! Anyway, right, the police, right? The other night, obviously, this weed's been recommended to me, so I'm fucking around the house freaking out anyway. Right, it's 2 in the morning. It's 2 in the morning, right, true story, I'm freaking out. Pacing myself, like, what the fuck's going on? Right. I get a notification on the Ring doorbell, someone's at your door. 2 in the fucking morning, I'm high, I'm fucking hard-beating, right, so I fucking check the door. Probably just a cat. Probably just a cat, isn't it? Sunday morning, 2 a.m. The fucking police are there, right? Oh no, I thought, fuck man, this weed, man, what the fuck is in this? What's in this? God! So I've gone to the door, right? I've opened the door, this smoke's from, gone to the door. Alright, hello, sorry to bother you. But no, you're not Sunday, you fucking twat, what do you want? Right, I'm fucking scared, man! Shit myself! And this is the world we live in, man. He's come to my door, I thought someone had died. I was like, Nan okay? And she's been dead for 10 years! Why are you at my door, right? So he said to me, made a phone call. To you? No, to your ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
When? This evening. Right? I didn't know that, so pocket dial. Said, yeah, we wouldn't normally come here, but she said that she heard some violent things in the background. I was watching a game. I was watching a game on Netflix. These guys come to my door on a Sunday night at 2 a.m. because they think I'm threatening my fucking ex. I was. Right? And I said to them, why the fuck is she worried about a phone call? She feared for her life. I said, the fat bitch needs to worry about calories rather than a fucking phone call. They'll kill her first. So they took me to the station. And when I went to the station, has anyone ever been to a police station? You have. Right? He just got out of the pen today, that's the only red shirt they had for him. Right? When I went to the police station, man, have you guys been? Yeah, you've been to the police station, right? Yeah, right, okay, well, I'll give you a bit of education what it's like then. It's like going to your nan's house. Alright, okay, well, I'll give you an example one. Why, Nans? Because when you go in, they say, can you take your shoes off before you go in the room with shit-covered walls, please, mate? Cup of tea, yeah? And then it's just question after question. Then you leave, and they give you your shit back, but they take your drugs. Don't know what I'm worried about them though. Why am I worried about the police? They do fuck all, don't they? They do fuck all. Do we agree the police do fuck all? Yeah. Right? I'll give you an example if it's divided room, right? Example, on the way down here today, me and my girlfriend, we were driving and we saw a car in a ditch, upside down. All the windows blown out of it, fucked, graffiti on it. This guy was shagging in it, right? My missus, she's pulled the car over, got called the police, so I pulled the car over, got all panicking and looking around him. So no, blah, 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 blah. It's fine. They put a fucking police aware sticker on it, okay? It's all fine. We're aware of the problem. We're aware of it. You're the police, surely you have some ball with a fucking AA! What are you going to do? Massive car accident on the M25, 8 cars flipped upside down. Woo, woo, woo! Sticker. Can you imagine that, right? You walk in your dog one day and you find little Ben have hung themselves in the woods. We're dead, we're hanging, oh my god, I found a dead body, the comedian I saw on stage. What do I do? Yeah, you call the police, they come, thank you for calling us, thank you, we'll take it from here. Sticker. It wouldn't happen, would it? No. And the thing is, my anxiety gets worse, right? I get really bad anxiety on a Tuesday. It's bin day. No one else get anxiety on a bin day? No, you're out mugging old women for driveway money. You did her driveway twice, but you realise she's got dementia. Yeah. So anyway, right? Got me laughing now, thank you. You're laughing. Yeah, great.